I don't see it.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, has it teed up and ready to go. And off we go from Cleveland. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX, out the Baltimore, that landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then ball in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the monkey pass, homie, I ain't walking there.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another one for Judkins. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Come on. 18 Cardinal. Check smash.
Throw here, 3rd down. Hits him on the out route. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Big strike downfield to Judy. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Forced out to his right. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison. Ready?
Play action, Sanders. Escapes the pocket. That's completed right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
A little screen pass for Judkins. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback don't be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Caught on the comeback route. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the red zone now. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Check that.
Sneak here, Sanders. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. Extra point set in through the lane. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Turn. Here's Anthony Gould. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Sending a receiver left.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Shoots away from one. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. To the air on this first down. Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Brought down by Deron Bland.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second down carry for Taylor. And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They have it on 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Richardson.
Hey, should you real quick?
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Grant tapped it in to pick it up. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He was trying to get the weather out in his bid, though. Coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, we got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive.
Yeah.
In enemy territory now at the 46. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Let me leave. Let me leave.
Has him running the comeback.
Please, I'm back.
Shy of the 25.
It's 284, bro. Take it.
I'm fucking his ass up, though, with the combat route. I say fucking him up, bro.
Favorite throws in your arsenal, because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
And this one's knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone and things happen so fast, those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
Ready.
Going again here, Sanders.
What the fuck?
Right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
What's wrong, nigga?
Well, no look on his first look of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Sanders now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the grab game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage?
Well, the rain in this motherfucker is no joke.
Offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns double their lead to 14. And here is Schmidt to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Dumped off to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a defense's goal, right? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Taylor going downfield, it's caught. All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts start to fight back with their first points of this game.
Anybody want to start Daniel Jones?
Taylor touchdown.
Nah, I guess not. Daniel Jones fast as fuck, too.
It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Damn,
Browns take
bro.
the first of their
Wasn't
3
paying attention
timeouts.
right there, damn.
And they'll have 2
Make it
left to
3,
work with
dog.
here in the first
That's what I need
half.
to be doing anyway.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up. Now lined up to defend this try.
Come on, go.
Richardson's going to throw. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion
I
will
missed
cut the
it.
lead down to 6.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating
It's
our
my Super Bowl
teams.
lead right here. That's why I'm supposed to go to Super Bowl and win that thing.
Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
You heard me. Yeah. Super Bowl. Yeah.
Ready, ready.
At 2:01 on the clock, this is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Ready, ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go, Rig, go. Rig,
From the pistol, here's Junkins. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead.
I'm hitting the hole and I'm hitting that bit hard.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from
I don't
Cleveland.
know what these niggas want.
It's the Browns, who have 2nd and 4. Another game to Junkins. And he
Come on, bro.
will get the first, but oh, this is close.
I know they gotta hit this shit.
At most a gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
get it. Hey, get up.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's caught. Fannin has it. And this is a
Damn.
Browns defense catches up to him near that 45.
I got his shit
See how they
robbed.
attack this first
You
down
see that
from
shit?
43. It's Sanders out of the pistol. And Junkins on the drop down. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Chased out to his right. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to get this down the inside.
That pocket move is so serious, boy.
Line for another 1st and 10.
Pat the street. Pat. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Third, let's go. Cougar 19.
Judkins running between the tackles. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On the set.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Rig. Viking 18. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check. Let's go.
Here's Sanders now. Buys time, rolling right. He's running for it. He's out.
What the fuck? What the fuck just happened?
It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That That is so
call my play right
demoralizing
now.
for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do
All
everything
right
on the
here, I
back
normally
end.
do that
When you
shit.
see the quarterback
Yeah.
escape, evade the pressure, you get
All
that
right
first
here.
down anyway.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Touchdown denied, put away, incomplete.
I tried that shit though.
Doesn't lead to 6. So second down coming up. Didn't see a whole lot of room to
I'm
fit
trying to
that
get that
passing
bitch
rush. Throwing
again.
into double coverage. How's coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
19, ready.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Has it at the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win. Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Fields the hard squib kick. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here is Schmidt to send this away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Come on. Hit. 19, Charger, 19.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Going with the screen to Taylor.
Wow.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This can be caught by Tyler Warren. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Colts. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Completed to his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Second down now, 7 to go. Richardson to throw again. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. And that makes it third down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. That's being sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Once more now, it's Richardson. He's got it to him yet again, and that run is caught. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Back to one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete. That's going to bring up fourth down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip the cap to the defense. Really took away, never got it. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And the give, here's Judkins. Nice cut back to the right sideline. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns push their lead further to start the half.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Browns take a 16-point lead. And here is Schmidt to send this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And there's a man there.
Going down to the wind, Lord have mercy.
In to pick it off.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Play action. Sanders. Touchdown! The Browns parlay the interception into points. David Njoku, the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
Shit out this nigga.
Look at me.
Schmidt to send this away.
I just been locked in with these niggas for real, the Browns.
Return coming from the 6.
We coming to our second year. The shit that got right, bro. And they ain't even signed no free agency. They just the draft. Everybody who I got right now has been on the team since last year.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down after he advances.
All I did was add D lineman. Shit, that was really it. And gave some niggas some traits.
And it'll be first down, Colts.
Get the Ranger. Let's go.
Gain of 15. First down.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Getting out
Let's
to his
see
left.
nigga. Now it's good.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football, just avoiding sacks.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with third down.
The pressure's starting to get that too.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Colts who have the football. Given the score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. He had a throw over for the great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one.
He's gonna go for it, and if he misses it, he's gonna for it.
A big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he's brought down before the return gets long.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
What the fuck? Oh.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
God, please. Press square. Press square. You're right there. Yeah.
He quit, bro.
I'm surprised.